My name's Isabel Delaney. I am a circus artist. I would mainly call myself an aerialist because I focus on stuff that is hanging from the ceilings. Trapeze, I did a lot. Aerial still, also the Circus, which is big metal hoop that hangs from the ceiling. I'm less of a floor person, but my main specialties are like in the air. When I was young, I was always running around, I was always climbing stuff, I was taking too many dangerous risks that a child should. I was always active and everything, and my parents caught on to that at a very young age or very quickly. It was a unique form of physical activity and also just all around extracurricular. I really liked it was exercise, but also it was artistic at the same time, because you do have to be really physically strong and flexible, but also you have to be able to perform and be artistic and think on the spot in terms of your stage presence and everything. So I thought that combination of the two was really, really unique, and I really ended up liking it. So that's why I stayed in it for so long. I do miss it. Moving to Toronto was something that's a big life-changing moment. And I kind of knew leading up to the end of high school that doing circus was going to get a lot harder, just in terms of accessibility and finding a school that I can go to on a regular basis. I haven't done circus in a little while, but it's definitely something that I really want to try and get back into. I'm in new media in RTA, and kind of combines art with technology. So being creative, physically, in my physical activities, I'm also creative, outside of those too. It really led me to take my creativity skills and even my performance skills from circus, apply them to the projects that I make. Makes me stand out in the class. I'm exploring new media right now, and it's been really, really fun. A lot of times when people hear that I am in the circus or I talk about it, a lot of them think, oh my gosh, I could never do that, you're insane, and all this stuff like that. Especially if I tell people who are older than me. And I think that's because it takes unique physical skills and athleticism abilities and performing in general. A lot of people are scared of that. One thing that's really neat about circus is that it's something that it can be for everyone. There's just different ways you might have to approach it differently. I started when I was 5, 6 years old, and I've done it all the way through all the way through elementary school, junior high, high school, and up until now, yeah. I never really thought about it seriously compared to some of my other friends who were in the gym a lot longer than me, or more times a week than me, or looked at these more elite circus schools to go to. I really enjoyed doing it on a recreational level, but as well being competitive with myself and pushing myself to be a better performer or a better artist than I was before. I can't believe that people do this for a career, because it literally takes so much talent and so hard on your body, but it would be what a career to have. I'm amazed that people literally can do this for a living. It helped with like my maturity as like a person, I think. Being in like a class full of like adults or something, I was oftentimes like one of the youngest people in the class, and so I'd always like be interacting with people like a lot older than me. Having that kind of environment like at a young age, that's definitely a reason why I didn't like that. Circus is an environment that it draws like a lot of people who were LGBTQ, different like ethnicities, and even just like people who are all around maybe not what society would like label them as in terms of like the way they express or how they act. And that really made it like a really interesting environment to be in and like growing up in and having friends who are in those groups, because the fact that we all kind of come in together and bond and like socialize over this like weird physical activity. Like looking back at it now, it's like a privilege in a way, but also like I wouldn't want it to have been like anything else. I'm really grateful that my life was like full of that kind of like people.